Good evening, guys, and welcome to the final round of the SRA GTi Challenge, brought to you by none other than SimRace Africa. And a special thank you to Hannes Basson and Koen for building these cars. What a league it was. Right with me in the studio, Ryan Lurik. Ryan, I mean, you've seen it, you've lived it, and wow.
Yeah, it's been an insane league this far.
Good evening, guys, and
what an absolute epic choice of cars that we've had to drive.
And the guys off the line, 11 cars here. Ryan Lurik in the lead, Melvin Gous and Ryan Lurik in the championship lead. Side by side, Melvin getting close to the, and we see Justin Vermeulen there. The little R going hunting for his gold, but and a bit of a tap there by Ryan.
And all of them just a bit of touch, but nonetheless getting away cleanly after that. Ryan falling quite a bit back, and Yaku's making a dive for second place, followed by Jeffrey LaRue, which is punching it on the outside.
Jeff with a dish on a car or a dish on a roof. I'm trying to run away from him, so you can't put a dish on anything on me.
No, that first corner incident made you run away there.
And we definitely see as they go through turn 3, as they go towards the SS Ryan on a blast. Jeff not giving up here. Jeff has actually been doing about close to 200 laps of practice.
Yeah, he's even close to 300 if I remember correctly. He's not wasting any time, but practice well paid off there. But not holding back, as you can see, making a move on the outside there towards the top of the hill.
So Ryan having the time of his life, trying to stay ahead of Jeff, and Jeff in the roof to hatch a roof. He is fine.
Yeah, he's definitely got a setup well sorted there, and very, very stable and very early on in the pace.
And then Ryan looking at Jaco. I mean, we know he's been struggling a lot, but look at Jaco. Jaco on the inside here, Jeff. He's going to go for it. Jaco is on a flyer.
Yeah, Jaco has proven very fast in practice as well, and also not holding back. He also wants to. He unfortunately missed an event or two, but definitely trying to make up some lost time.
And then the championship battle between Melvin Gous and Hendo Kraus. Hendo has really got to pull a lot out of the hat here to try and catch up, and at this stage he is too far back to do anything. This will allow Melvin Gous to take the championship ahead of him in second place, but as we know, Hendo, he's not gonna hang back. He's gonna push it.
No, and as we know, those Golf Mark 1s come very strong at the later part of the race. So we'll see how the race plans out. But Jeff and Jaco Visser just really banging it door to door, not giving up.
Now these guys are absolutely.
And then Hendo Kraus is in the mix
as well. Is in it as well. He's
side by side with Sunset. That takes a lot of skill there.
He's not hanging back yet.
Diving in.
A little bit of a touch there.
And Jeff
Hendo, you naughty bliksem.
And Jock, you're going just behind them. And they proved very quick in practice. Jock, you're on topping off the times in practice as well. So it'll be interesting to see how it plans out.
Well, Ryan, another interesting fact. We've seen these Golf Mark 1s, the last 2 races, they were absolutely flying. Now they're getting to a track where they're not so comfortable. So the league literally has been about the cars are so interesting. It goes to every single track or every single league, or it's just not open. You can't say the Golf 2 is the fastest or the Golf 1 is the fastest. It's been a matter of each track suits its own car.
No, definitely it is, and you can also see the Golf Mark 1s just slightly on the loose side around this track. It's just like the setup's just not right, as we've seen in the past 2 races where they absolutely dialed in. And Hendo is really giving Jeff LaRue a hard time. And
Yeah,
further
Hendo is
back
giving
battle
his
between Justin
absolute
and
best
Franco.
at this stage.
Is he gonna make a dive? He's gonna go for it. Jeff just closes the door slightly. But Henry's saying he's there. Don't forget about me.
Jeff not the easiest guy to pass. He is, as I said, he's been done. How do you
Just
put it?
slightly running
Well
wide.
done.
And Henry just
Almost 500 laps on this practice server, so he's got this track dialed in well.
and Henry is really he's
No,
gonna
Henry
give it
is
his
on the
all.
move.
He's got to fight for second place in the championship, or maybe even first. Oh, just a slightly bit of rubbing. But yeah, there's depending on how this plays out. Henry's got open choice for first or second or even third place. We don't know what's gonna happen.
He is pushing that bloody golf big time.
Side by side through the S's. Well, that's. I can only almost think this might end up in tears, but let's see how these guys can play it out. And Jock is getting himself into the mix there as well, and yeah, that's going to be an intense battle. And Jock's going to follow through on the inside, and Jeff just slightly doesn't realize he's
Oh,
there.
and a bit of ajibaji there.
But Jock sticks it through. Let's see if Jeff catches the slipstream down into the mine shaft. Just
this side
backing
there
out of
again.
it.
And Jock's watching this battle closely, and he's going to go for a move. That's for sure. And now we've got Michael Russ in the background. And he's
Yeah,
seeing
also-
there's a massive battle here, so he's catching up as well.
Definitely a
and
battle
Jeff
to watch.
from the outside and on the inside. Jock taking advantage of that move. Look at Jock. Jock has just passed the... Well, not past Henlo, but he's past Jeff. Massive battle ongoing here at Ryan.
Yeah, I just thinking. I think you watching a little bit backtracked. Yeah, I'm following Hindu through down to turn 4.
And absolute roll as they go towards the crocodiles. No, sorry, my bad. They go towards the sweep.
Yeah, and Jeff has regained his position ahead of Jock Jordan, and Hindu is just making sure he can make a gap because Jeff is not an easy guy to pass, and you don't
Well,
want to
would
get
you look
behind
at
him.
this? I've got Kian on our chat. He's in Wint took 400 k's from me saying hi. Hello Kian. Hoop het gaan goed my kind. Well, he's pretty pissed off he can't race here. So
Yeah, for sure,
I'm
but,
absolutely, how can I put it? I'm exuberated to have Kian in my chat. Hi Kian. Can you believe it?
Lovely to see.
Well, you know, Kian's coming back for next year and he's going to absolutely give it his best. One of the quicker guys we've actually had on Simrace Africa, and not too constant, but Ryan he's giving you a shitload of hard times, as we know.
Indeed. No, for sure. But yeah, always a lot to learn and never too late to learn either.
But not going much in race 1, and I mean, I think we close it now. Eric Kraus giving it all. Ryan Luring at this stage, championship leader.
Just about following Melvin at the moment, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's at the stage of literally just taking the car home, and he knows he can't go wrong anyway. So
You can't throw away points, no, definitely not. But yeah, it's also to mention, Yaku Visa he's very comfortably in third place. Not many mistakes, and he's hoping to settle to score some great points.
well,
here.
we see Ryan
And,
Luring giving Melvin a lot of pressure here now. Melvin the Bitstream Polo. And Ryan seems to be, he's catching up, but he's not taking any chances. He knows he has to finish the race.
and sliding it a bit.
sideways there. So they're not holding back. They're pushing it.
Yeah, also knowing that Enlu is behind and a definite possibility about catching. So the two Melvin and Ryan in front trying to just make a gap and make sure that if anything happens, there's enough room because this is going to be down to the wire.
Ryan, these two guys have been on this championship. They've just been that cut above, and you can see Melvin working the arse of that polo, the golf much quicker, but Ryan he's just holding back. He's not going to go for any chances. He knows he's got this championship in the bag. He
pushing
just
hard.
needs, yeah, he's pushing hard, but he's not pushing the limits.
But you can see that the different lines taken as the cars suit a different driving style, and it shows very different lines, but so identical on race pace.
Yeah, we've seen in this whole series that these cars are so closely matched, but completely different lines, completely different driver inputs. It's been so weird, this whole league.
But definitely.
Oh, Melvin goes home with them.
Melvin.
Now that's what we've seen. The polos towards the end tend to burn out their tires, and we can see the background there. Jakub is catching up. So Ryan trying to maintain his championship lead.
Both running all
Jakub is catching up.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yaku was delivering exceptional lap times so far. Right on pace and not skipping a beat. Being very consistent. I don't know whether he's got his understeer sorted as yet. Seems to look very, very better. And quite in control. I think that's been quite an improvement from his side.
Earlier tonight they said, well, he just got to the point where he said, okay, I've got to practice. And he did a shit load of laps on the server. And it's paid off. Jaco is absolutely flying.
Yeah, he had myself worried a little bit for a bit of contention when I know there's a championship at stake. So pretty evenly spread out, but Jacques Jordan and Jeffrey LaRue still battling it out. Between Melvin and Ryan getting also very close. So battles all over. But difficult to pick and choose.
Look at this, Jeff LaRue there and Jacques Jordan going at it. Guys, they are pushing it. Jeff on the limits. And we know these little Mark 1 goals towards the end, because they wait, they get into the groove.
Yeah, the polo is completely the opposite.
No, they die down. Modern technology, it fucking kills itself.
Oh, that's for sure. But yeah, you can definitely see the Mark 1 seems to look like it's got the edge on brakes, but I know that the polos are very good under the brakes. It's a close battle, that's for sure. But just getting it slightly loose, lots of understeer there. Gonna get Jacques on. Oh, something happened.
I missed that one. As you can see, Jacques on the inside of Jeff. He's going for it. He's made a clean pass. Oh, Jeff sideways there.
Nice car control there. But yeah, as a comment, something must have happened ahead of the pack. Is Jaco Visa has made an immense closure on the gap between the two front runners. So that's something interesting. Must have been some errors from.
Should be some sort of contact or something might have happened, but.
Now Jaco's under attack, and he sees the opportunity and he's going to want to grab it.
Well, interesting thing, Jaco, we know is a Keiregat. If you look at the back of his car, it's so epic, the saying. It just worked it perfectly on his skin.
Oh, yes.
But Jaco is on the limit. He's got in sights and he's going to go for it.
And you can see just on the brakes, he just gets that rear end slightly on the loose end. in order to get it turned in. I mean, it's amazing to see. Still, yet you can see some understeer still, but you can see he's really trying to push
right,
it.
look at this race. The guys has got to the point where they know they've got to fight for championship points. They're keeping it calm. There's no chances, everything. I can assure you, race 2, I do believe it's going to go completely high wire.
It's
Because
down to
that's
the wire,
when it's down to the wire, literally.
No, for sure.
We've got Ryan Ludwig in the leader championship. He's got to stay up front to keep the win. We've got Melvin Gous, Henry Kraus, and Jacques Jordan within points of each other. So they're all at this stage driving calm, collectively trying to get the points. And after this, they're gonna go like, I've got to go mad. And I can assure you, race 2 is gonna be absolutely insane from my point of view.
That's for sure. I mean, given that going into this race, top 5 positions in the championship was all to play for, and making the best of it will determine the top 3 in the championship. Michael Rust keeping it very calm and collective, and keeping it very clean. No incidents that I'm aware of. But yeah, Henrik Kraus is also making quite a good gap ahead of Jacques Jordan. Seems like Jacques also just breaking the gap ahead of Jeffrey.
Like the Mark 1 Golf is not as on Tony Rust. They were super quick. Kyalami, they were super quick. They are struggling tonight on this track.
Yeah, well, they already started off a little bit bent. That's already shown itself.
They still look good, more or less.
Yeah.
Endo actually looks pretty good. You can check Jacques Jordan. He's been in the wars, as far as I know. Car still looks good. So, Ryan, from what we saw in race 1, these guys obliterated these cars. It's been a complete turnaround.
Yeah, these guys have definitely gone to grown on the cars, and can also learn to each other's respect, different driving styles, because we've had a lot of newcomers in this league, and it's been a lot to get used to for many of the guys, and especially with some of the most difficult cars to drive. I mean, it is not easy getting these cars around the track, and getting it around track quickly is another story on its own.
They look easy.
So it looks.
But yeah,
it seems
guys,
like
these guys are super hard to drive. We've had plenty of new guys coming in, and Ryan, I was talking this afternoon. I think Ryan was 2 seconds after the first race to here, dropping in pace, except for you fucking alien. But
yeah, but I must say, in comparison to, we held Kyalami at the first round of the championship, and you can clearly see a lot of the guys have really improved on a lot of their times, and it's great to have seen that growth, and becoming so challenging and competitive. It's been an eye opener for how some of these guys have grown and how quickly they've become. I mean, definitely some divisions or classes will be being changed up after this. But we see Jacques Jordan quite in control. I mean, keeping it steady. Seems like the field is spread out and settled to quite a measure. I think the guys are just going to be happy to finish the race free of any hassles. I think to make up 1 or 2 seconds in a lap it's very difficult, given that these guys are already up there with times, and just getting, if you settle for half a second a lap slower, there's obviously no time for that, but there's some breathing room.
We see Ryan there in the background trying to catch Melvin. He's not going to take any chances. He knows he's got a championship, and then Melvin's taking a lot. Big slide there from Melvin. So that polo, as we said earlier, towards the end of the race, it starts to struggle a lot. And Ryan on the tail of Melvin Gous there. Oh, and Ryan is
trying
going to
to
push
go
it.
for it.
No, it's. What do you make? No, it's not. No.
Melvin making it very wide there. And just
I mean, through
off
the
the
league,
limit
these two
there.
guys have been chasing each other endlessly, and it continues towards the end. They are not hanging back.
And you can see even more so driving it to the limit now as the closing stages of the race, and 1 point. I mean,
Well, I think Ryan is at the stage where he's going to push, but he's not going to go as we've seen him for the complete league. He's not going to go for do or die move. He knows he's got the championship in the back. If he takes second place here tonight, he is the SRA GTi Challenge champion. Melvin is not going to make it easy for him. Of course, he's got to contend with Hello. A lot's happening here tonight.
yeah, like we said. Oh, and Melvin very squirmy on the brakes there. But yeah, it's like we said, all the positions are open to play for, and yeah, and I believe that might have been the last lap.
That was the end of the race, and
What
a finish,
close
guys!
finish. Yeah, you can see definitely not much left in it. I mean, trying to just make that grab, but yeah, what a race! I think for some, it's been the wiser choice. Obviously, in the start, it got a little hairy, but
Ron,
for the most part, I think,
to be honest, it's been a calmer race than we used to.
especially for
I
the
think
final,
the guys got to the
round.
final and they decided, listen, let's go for the points and get toward the ends. And it's been actually a weird race. I would have thought they would have gone balls to the wall, but the guys settled down and they tried to get the points.
I think we can word it sort of correctly, and by calling it some grown-up moves. Although everybody is competitive and wants to race and just get up as high as possible, but just if you sit back and be grown up about it and know that making up the next position is like going to be nearly impossible, and just settling down, I think it was wise of most of the guys.
I do have to
just
settle
to
down
calm down a
and
bit.
get this next week race up and running. And I can assure you guys, with the championship points as it is gonna be super close. These guys are not going. It's gonna be epic. All I've got to say.
And definitely with race 2 being a reverse grid, it makes it even more challenging. As for an example, where we saw Hendo and Jacques on previous races just slightly more to the back. Now they're a little bit more ahead, and it gives Yaku, Melvin, Ryan a lot more headaches to try and pass and try and earn those championship points.
Well, we've got a complete reverse grid now. And Ryan, are they going to go hold back or are they going to go forward?
I don't think there's going to be any holding back in this race too, to be quite honest. I mean, yeah, obviously we've been there, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see, as we sometimes only see our own perspective and not from a third person's view, to see how the guys have raced. I mean, it's going to be really an entertaining one to watch, and I can assure you, given that the Oaks knew where they finished and what their ambitions are, that they're gonna want to make race 2 every second count.
Sorry, I just lost my headphone.
But yeah, it's going to be definitely a lot closer in race 2, and I think there's going to be a lot more fights on the go.
Well, we've got the guys lined up with the grid. Gonna go close, we're gonna go hard, we're gonna go ish.
And starting ahead in race 2, we've got a newcomer. Just couldn't remember. It was
it's Lord Miltsley from Namibia, all the way. He he's come from Xbox and PlayStation, and he's absolutely amazed about what we do.
Yeah,
So you
it's
see the
super
guys-
nice to have some of the newer guys, and believe that some engines roaring up now, because the guys are trying to burn away some extra fuel.
I can't kiss that. You put in fuel to burn it out. Oh, the fuck.
Yeah, but the 1 liter extra makes a difference.
But
yeah,
no,
it's-
500 and they're
Oh,
off.
they're off.
And we see them.
And
they're
Henley
off.
takes a wide.
I mean, guys, into Kyalami, first corner. It is going to be a havoc. Hello, change. Sorry.
But yeah, pretty widely spread out. Let's see if it actually goes into any chaos.
That's the thing, it actually goes quite
squeezing.
go, and we see Michael
Oh,
Russ
and
getting
then-
together. Massive contact
trying
there.
to-
Henry Cole, it was bound to happen. We see Melvin goes there on the inside, making the best of the move that he can.
Yeah, 5 wide doesn't go well in turn 1. But yeah, this is going to get close because the field
And
really
we
bunches
see
up at this
in
point.
the lead, we have Jeff LaRue. Jeff has been putting in about close to a millennium of laps.
And he's really, really going for it. I mean, he wants to make a win for it.
He's actually
But-
roofing a dish.
You just have a look at the rest of the field, and they're all squirming all about, and Jeff reeling, some wide. He's trying to make that game.
If you look at the background, Ryan, it is absolutely amazing what is going on in the background. These guys are in such a close battle.
And it's
I mean, look at
somewhat
this. It's
chaotic.
Ryan Ludwig, Jacques Jordan, Michael Russ. It absolutely amazing. Look at that.
I think this was Hans van Dijk, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's Hans. You can see at the back of his car. And
Hello,
yeah,
Hans.
very quick and very defensive.
The German is online.
But yeah, no,
Anyways, back to reality. Ryan Ludwig there. Well,
Melvin and Yaku really battling it out in ahead. Just like these. Oh, that's tight. One.
and we see
I don't know
we
where
see
to
there,
look.
Melvin.
It's challenges everywhere.
It's so much happening here. It is impossible to stay with it back. But wow.
It's super close. I mean,
And we see
Melvin
Melvin going for
definitely
pass
lining
there.
up Yaku.
He knows he has to pass Ryan Henry Kraft, correct?
Yes,
Try and
which is
maintain
just ahead.
the championship. So he's going to go for Henry, and Henry has got a comfortable place there.
And Yaku's not making it easy.
He's not giving up. He's literally not giving up.
And
Well,
you
it
can
seems
see
like
he's
back
pushing
outfit
hard.
now.
But
Guys,
really
this is racing.
beautiful
This
lineup.
is super racing.
Yaku really trying to get on the inside there. Doesn't want to lose out. I mean, he wants to run up top there. It's incredible.
That car looks impossible. It looks so good.
Yes, the guys are Melvin running in very light. Everyone just on the edge there.
You can see now, as I watch the footage there, it was literally every single driving sideways into the SS. These
It's
guys
insane.
aren't holding back. They are literally pushing it to the max.
Yeah, well, definitely. I mean, you've got some of the likes of Hindu and Jacques Jordan just up ahead, and they want to keep first and second places and maximize on those points. It's Melvin also just slightly wide there, but hard on the
This
anchors,
is
making it
now
very
Riley
unsettled.
catch up to this whole battle, and it might turn into 1-2-3 battle.
Definitely for sure. But yeah, Yaku's hassling Melvin, Helu is hassling Jacques Jordan.
Well, at this
That's
stage,
so much.
Jeff LaRue, newcomer to SRA, is running in the lead. I mean, this guy's done 700 laps of practice, so he's got his track down in. But Jock is not holding back.
But he's got a lot of pressure. I mean, it's not
He
easy
is under
leading a
pressure,
pack.
big time. Under pressure from a full-on championship battle.
That's for sure. I mean, you've literally got 5 championship contenders behind you, and it's I wouldn't be like to be sitting in those shoes. I mean, that is serious.
I'll take my
speed
hats
coming.
off to this guy. He is not holding back, and he is doing one hell of a job. But he is getting under pressure. And Jock goes for all line. Jock
Jock's
as we
making it
speak,
known.
there, Jock is
You
going
can
for them.
And you can see that pressure's just caught him off guard.
And Jock, Henry is also going for it. Henry is not holding back. Henry
And
knows
he's making a move on Jock.
he's in a battle for
Oh, he's
second
making
place for
for
the
it.
championship. He's got Melvin Gous behind him. So these guys are not going to hold back. Side by side action there, guys. They got to go for it.
Just slotting into the S's, but Jeff now realizes he's got to get his foot down.
Jeff is not holding back here.
And Melvin's looking at Jock Jordan. Oh, this is going to get intense.
A massive move here. Melvin on the outside of Jock Jordan going for the pass. He does make the move. The polo just gets run over it. And wow, this is going to get intense, guys. We've got Jacob Visa there. 1, 2,
Also
3,
hunting.
4, 5 within a second. And right
you
in
can
the
see-
background is looking at all the cuck. Oh, massive understeer there from Jock.
And that allows Henry to just sweep through, and no, they're just slightly touching through. Doesn't even go side by side. And Jeff slots in at the back. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is going to be tight. Jeff lunges it. Oh, and Henry
Ryan
just
turns in on him. Sorry, Ryan, not Jeff. I fucked myself.
What a sad sight. What a sad sight. That was going to be epic. And Jeff has lost how many places? That's 3
But
places
now,
he's lost. Them.
look at Ryan Lurik. Ryan Lurik is on a charge. He's got Jacob Visa, Jock Jordan, Jeff Veru.
And they're going 3 wide.
4
Oh, my.
cars abreast. How
That's-
the hell?
Oh, 3 aside again. How's that not ending up in tears?
No, this is not possible,
Goodness
guys. Wow.
Oh my goodness. And then
It's
they're going
amazing.
again.
And this
Three
is
abreast again.
Cutting the corners, 3 abreast. This will allow Melvin Gous to pull away ever so slightly. He wants that. But look at this dice.
Oh, what a challenge. Oh, and there's no room between them. Oh, and
These
Jock
guys
Jordan
are
is also
absolutely
just sniffing it.
on the limit.
Oh,
Hats
that
off to
is-
Jeff,
and-
hats off to Jock. I know Jaco and I know Ryan. All sim races, but we've got 2 new guys here having to hang it in there, and they are absolutely proving they can race with the best.
And it's just bumper to bumper to action.
It is
It's
absolutely
so
close
close.
racing.
And Jeff having a look there.
And
is he
Jeff
gonna make it?
Go back up. He's going for the inside. Look at this.
He's not giving
Ryan
up.
under pressure. Ryan Lyric under pressure for the first time this league. I love it.
Yeah, definitely not giving up. On the outside of Mineshaft, which is not easy.
Into the
And Jeff, you
crocodile.
can see
Who's
just-
going to make it? Oh, Jeff's not giving up. He is going to go for it. He does not give up. Brilliant move there.
There's
Boys,
no room for error.
these guys are so close.
Just topping the curbs there as well. And Jeff going for another look there, but just slightly missing out there. And Jakovic is also going to start feeling the pressure soon.
This is
Goodness
absolutely
me, that's-
amazing racing as we've seen the whole series. And we've seen background Michael Rust hanging back, not doing anything, he's just watching it.
Yeah, and all of this is, you know, it's Jeff taking a big lunge there. Much.
And look at Jaco. Look at Jaco Visa. He's come from nowhere and he is absolutely flying.
Yeah, and he's on pace. I mean, very, very difficult to pass. And yeah, like I say earlier, all of this is allowing Michael Rust to catch up and be in the mix as well.
Oh, right, we go for a late pass there on Jaco Visa. Can he make it? Jaco is not giving up. No, he's
there's
going
no
for the
room.
undercut. He is going for the undercut. Can he make
And
it?
Jock is having
No.
a look at Jeff as well.
It is so close, guys. We cannot Jock has made the pass, and Michael is.
But it's still side by side.
Well,
Oh, there's no room.
As course, Michael Rust calls right up to them. Look at Michael Rust. Michael Rust is right
In the mix.
at the on the bumpers.
And Jako's looking at passing again. Oh, this is super tight. And Jeff just slightly too late on the brakes, but manages to stick it
Look
pretty
at
well.
this, side by side. Golf 2, Golf 2. Ryan Luke on the outside, Michael Rust on the
Greg
inside.
Race down to Tim.
Jakovisa. This is insane. Oh,
Oh,
it was just
but
like
still holds it. Oh, how that does not end up in tears. It's unknown.
Look at Jakovisa. He is on an absolute fly.
Jeff as well looking at. One doesn't know where to look. It's insane.
And in the background, you can see Michael Rust, Jacques Jordan. It is a massive fight there. Guys, look at this battle. Have got Jeff there in the middle. He is.
And Michael Rust, he's gonna
Michael is
go.
not holding back. Michael is going for it.
Oh, he's sneaky.
Look
He's
at him.
gonna he's
Look
gonna
at
go for
Michael
it.
on the deep inside. He's going to go for it. Light on the brakes. Oh,
But early enough,
Jeff.
he's sensible about it.
Oh,
Oh, a little bit of rubbing there. Josh, you know, bending it.
Nothing much. Ryan, this is insane.
That is incredible. But you could see Michael Rust is definitely a little bit earlier on the brakes, knowing
from
that this
first to
would
third,
end up in tears.
to fifth, to sixth. It's so close. You can
And
not.
they Jock passes Michael Rust again. This is just insane.
An absolute
Jeff running
fantastic
very
race
wide
here
there.
from Michael. Michael at 54 years old, driving the race of his life. I mean, absolutely fantastic to watch.
And then Lucas is slowly catching up again after the little bit of an incident. But yeah, it's what a race. it's like almost, it really is impossible to watch what's going on everywhere.
Gerardo lucky on the brakes there. Jakob is right behind him. I think Jakob more or less fallen back a bit now, but if we go to the back of this dice, it is absolutely insane.
That has been a lot to take in, and oh, Michael was very late on the brakes there.
Michael pushing that little car.
This
He is
must be
literally,
the ice at the moment.
he's on the limit. I think this is the closest dice. We're going to stick with it. George, I forgot his surname, but anyway, Georg at the rear of the dice, followed by Jacques Durand, followed by Michael Rust. An absolute massive battle to watch and see them.
Yeah, it's top class racing, and I mean how this doesn't end up in tears. I mean, with earlier
I
battles.
told you I'm going to get his name.
Oh, Michael,
So
a
Jeff
little bit late on the
Michael
brakes.
Rust. Oh, Jock's not holding back. He is pushing the little shit out of that Golf. Two down there for Michael.
But Jock really wants that Jeff Lure. He's hunting, but it's going to be interesting to see how this plays, because we know those Mark 1s are very strong at the later part of the race.
See the same fellow there. Now goes to the lead. I think, and you can hear the cloud of pouring, but you can hear Ryan Lurie clutching that little Golf. He is pushing as hard as he can.
Off the circuit too. Yeah. Oh, Melvin very late on the brakes there, but gets a different line towards the exit, which does actually bring you some time. It's an interesting way to approach.
Well, we've seen Ryan in this whole stage. The puddle at the back is not the easiest car to drive. It under braking, under steers, you can hear Melvin slipping down the gears.
But definitely a lot tighter on the lines as opposed to what we saw in race 1. So it's interesting to know what has happened. Oh, and running very wide there. But the car definitely looks to be a bit more settled
You
than
can
compared
see
to race
Ryan
one.
catching up here. I mean, it's back to front, it's back to a lot
And in the
of close
background,
racing.
Yaku's also there. He's not holding back.
But if you look
Jeffrey
at Michael Rust,
LaRue's
I'm looking at Michael Rust, he's catching up to these guys,
and Endercross is
it's a close battle.
just starting
So,
to go.
Jock, you're on there. Gous or Michael Rust are holding back, and you can see Henlo coming in. And he's flying. Henlo knows he's got to push. He can actually take second place in the championship if he keeps his nugget up gold.
But he knows he can't lose points. He's got to make every single one count.
Amazing racing by all these guys. I mean, it's unreal. Look at the Zero Racing Golf. These guys pushing it to the max.
But again, seems like sort of settling out a bit. I think tire wear and brake fade is becoming a reality. And yeah, the only one that doesn't seem to be phased by it is the likes of Melvin and Ender Kraus. I mean, that's probably one of the biggest championships.
Ryan on a limit trying to catch up, but he more or less knows by now that he's got the championship in hand, so he's not going to take any chances as we've seen early in the championship where Ryan literally showed everyone the driving ability he has, and he's hanging back, he's just waiting for it. He knows he's got the league in the championship, and no maneuvers there.
But Melvin's still not making it easy, that's for sure.
Melvin going so
Very wide.
pushing the limit. This just shows you guys, these guys, even though they know they've won the championship, won the race, they don't stop. They just go and go and go.
But that's what you call racing. Definitely.
You see a Polo Pig on there on two wheels. Ryan Lurik now on the final lap. Guys, after a hard season, I've got to go to this as we watch the SRA GTi Challenge Champion in action. He's conquered. He is absolutely, you can see him driving and sliding the car in action, not giving up. Hats off to one of the best drivers I've seen in this series. Ryan Lurik there on the limit, not giving up. He knows he has the championship in the back, but he's still going for that elusive one. What a wonderful sight looking at this golf. For those who missed out, boys, you missed out on a lot. But we're gonna be back and into the final corner. Ryan there in second place. GTi Challenge Champion 2023 in action.
It's been an epic league. Like I said, it is incredible. Oh, big slide.
You see Ryan go there sideways.
I think we've still got another lap to go.
Oh, they've got a final lap. Well, Ryan, I'm going to leave this to you. I'm going to go for a pee quick. I'll be right back.
Well, I'm not in control of the camera, but yeah, I must say, what a league. It's really not been an easy. Lot of cars to drive. I think every single driver can account for it being extremely challenging to drive. But a big learning curve for all. I mean, front wheel drive is not everyone's favorite forte, but some prefer the rear drive, even all wheel drive for that matter. But yeah, it's been an absolute stun of a league. And for us, the best tracks that you can find. I mean, for us locally, it is Sim Race Africa, local tracks, and it's our favorites. We have a fond loving of it. We very much homegrown, and yeah, as we say, we come back to Kyalami for a second time. What an amazing track! And again, all the newcomers, they've made an exceptional, great league. Been very nice to see a lot of these guys grow and become immensely quick. I mean, it's not the easiest cars to drive. It's been an absolute joy with everyone racing with us for this challenge, especially getting towards the end of the year, last season of the year. And we are definitely coming back next year with 2 more new cars, still in development, but we do have 2 more cars planned, and definitely open up a different playing field, different
And we see
driving
the
styles.
Ryan Lurik champion of, I mean, he deserved it. And we see Melvin Gous pulling over. He's giving Ryan the spot to take the race one.
Yeah, caught me off guard there.
3rd place Jakowisa, 4th place Henry Kraus. What an amazing league there, Ryan. You can hear the guys revving the motors, just,
Jaco being a bit foolish there.
Yeah, well, Jaco is Jaco.
But yeah, that was an amazing championship.
Ryan, for the last race, I would have thought it would have been an absolute thriller. Close racing everywhere, but in the
A bit
end,
calmer than what we're accustomed to.
we would have thought it would have been a thriller according to bumps and bruises, and everybody just settled down, took their points home, and I'm amazed. We're looking at 2024 coming up. Yeah, if this is going to be standard racing in 2024, it is going to be absolutely a lot of new guys joining, and wow, I'm amazed.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. And I mean, just to round up the championship, and I'm gonna list each and every driver that's taken part in this championship. Just also to give them full accreditation and a big thank you for their efforts. Although some of them have missed a lot of races, some only raced 1 or 2 races, but a real big thank you to all of it. Myself taking 1st place, and then Henry Kraus 2nd place with an amazing first league of SRA for him.
Unreal.
Having an absolute blast and beating Melvin Gous by 7 points. I mean, you couldn't get any closer than that. Melvin Gous obviously 3rd place, so that's 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Then Jacques Jordan also 1st league for SRA and 4th place. Came strong 2nd half of the league. Really impressive racing, and yeah, I can guarantee Henry Kraus and Jacques Jordan definitely going up some classes. Jakowisa also finishing very strong in 5th place, despite missing I think 1 or 2 races. Michael Rust been there every single race, a little bit in the war zone, but it happens. But yeah, Michael Rust in 6th place, followed by Justin Vermillion in 7th, all the way from Ireland. First couple of races I don't think he made. Then Wayne Mitten in 8th place, also missed a couple of races. Rudy van der Westhuizen missing out in the last couple of races. Thomas Gous, one of the newer guys, finishing up 10th. Sean Loureiro taking part in only the first 2 or 3 races, if I remember correctly. Yes.
I do have to disturb.
Yeah.
Thomas Gous. He's got the same surname as me. If he's family, I'm going to fucking bliksem him. He's got to go quicker.
Got a reputation to keep up.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
well done,
no, very well done. I mean, the top 10 finish for a newcomer as well. That is really, really good. I mean, the quality of drivers has been exceptional. As I've mentioned, Sean Lerero not making many of the races, but strong finishes. Henke van der Berg, one of the two brothers, in 12th place, missed out on quite a lot in the last
Oh,
half
they
of the
fly.
season.
They do fly.
But yeah, again, proving to be there every single race, does get quite a bit of points. Franco Hochen, been there basically every single time. A lot of the time, some disconnectivity issues, but another newcomer, also still 13th place, very well done. Tinaye and Kube, very strong coming in the last couple of races, very quick, very consistent, very clean. In 14th, Jeff LaRue, last two races coming in very strong, very competitive. In 15th place. And then we've got some of the lesser attended races. Adrian Gous attended one race. Jay Brooks, Christian van der Berg, the other van der Berg brother, Hans van Dijk, Leon van Linden, Wandile Boyer, Craig Wesley only also saw one race. Lloyd Mills also one race, and Hannes Basson also making one race. And that's been our entrance for the GTI Cup.
I mean, Ryan, it's been an amazing league and not the easiest cars to drive. I mean, we saw Lloyd joining last night. He's a quick driver and he was struggling. Of course, you've literally got to, you can't overdrive the car. You've got to keep it back. You've got to hold back.
And there is a balance of overdriving it, because sometimes it gains you time, depending on the car, depending on the circuits. It's that's what makes it so interesting, is it can suit a Polo on an overdrive circuit and it won't suit the Mark One, and other way around on a different circuits. It's
absolutely
impressive
amazing.
to see.
It's wow. I'm dumbstruck. But to those who joined, and it hasn't been easy. I'll promise you that. From my perspective, it has not been easy.
No, definitely from my point of view as well. I mean, it has been a fight to the end for all of the drivers. I mean, it's really a big thank you to the developers of the cars, and all the new guys. This league really has been one of the best if not the best we've had.
We've had plenty of races, but yes, I do believe the best of the best. No doubt about it. It's been so close. And from all the new guys who joined, we got in there in the deep water. Fantastic driving.
It has been. And in terms of overall racing quality throughout the season, it has been phenomenal. In comparison to what we have seen in a couple of previous leagues, incidents have been to an absolute minimum. It's been super clean racing, very close racing, but tight racing. Some rubbing, some small incidents. But on the overall, it has been absolutely
it's been
astonishing.
fantastic. I mean, I can't go into that now, but for the first time in 5 years, no incident report. That means we're going in the right route. We've got something going here, and hats off to the guys who has been racing with us, against us, and wow, hats off.
That's for sure. And,
amazing.
That concludes us for 2023, and lined up for 2024. We're gonna have a race of champions and line up the numbers for next year and some class changes.
Well, Ryan, just to go into that a bit more. Yeah, don't feel excluded. It's a matter of we're gonna invite the guys that did the whole year, that won championships. We've got a lady driver joining, I hope. And the top 3 is going to take SRA 1, 2, 3.
That's for sure. I mean, yeah, as you mentioned, it's going to be very much invite based. It's it's a bit difficult to accommodate everyone. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a tough one. And there's gonna be a lot at stake. But it is gonna be good to see some regular faces and an all-out battle to keep the honors for the top three numbers.
Well, we've got to go head to head. Balls to the wall, Boeta.
As always.
Jerry, jy gee my hart hier.
Grys harde work.
Ryan, we're going to end the stream, and at the end of this is the end of 2023 season. Boys, I want to thank you. I want to say thank you so much for what you guys have done for SRA. Forget what we do. You have been brilliant at attending every single race and being there. And it means so much to us.
That's always a pleasure. It's like I say, it's very much homegrown. Something I really love, and yeah, definitely look forward to carrying it on with everybody else. Yeah.
Well, a lot's happening. Ryan, we're not going to go into it. Wow, I'm speechless.
But yeah, I must just on the overall say thanks to each and every person that has on the overall attended with us right throughout the year, even previous years, and going into the next year. We look forward to seeing you all on track and having an absolute blast in the comfort of your own home.
Thanks, guys. Wow. Oh, okay.
Nou die stream geëindig.
Nog nie.